You do hear wedding bells, Catherine, and although we look like we're at a wedding party, we are not getting married, but Valentine's Day just around the corner, Zeeta, and that means a lot of beaux out there will be popping the big question, and then, of course, the panic sets in, Zeeta.
Panic.
Because all the ladies go, oh my God, I need a dress. What kind of fabric am I going to get? What kind of price point do I have? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? You are here to help this morning.
And take a deep breath.
That's right.
And
I need one,
breath.
right. Okay, let me take a deep breath with you. There we go.
Right.
However, last time you were here, we should mention, you revealed that your beau proposed to you. Congratulations from all of us here at Breakfast Television. But is that something that went through your head?
Almost immediately.
Did it
funny
really?
enough,
Okay.
right? I've never been in this scenario before, so I didn't know what would go through my head. And that was one of the things. Oh, you need a venue, you need a dress, you need a date. And almost in that order. And learning about dresses has been very interesting. But one of the most important things I can really recommend is be open-minded.
Right.
Because in your mind, you might really think of yourself in something. You try on the shape, and it's not what you like at all. It's not as flattering. So when you go in with an open mind, you're like, wait a minute, I never saw myself like this. I didn't know my waist could look like that. I didn't know this fabric would advantage my silhouette this way. And it was probably the best learning experience because in your mind at this point, you know, you wear what you like and you're comfortable in.
Of course.
But this is a dress that's a showstopper for various reasons.
Yeah.
It is your day. And you want to
celebrate it. Did you go with family or friends, or did you go by yourself? Do you have any recommendations?
I'm really pleased to say I had a very small circle of people that I went with. I got it done in one weekend. I went to a number of stores. I went with my mother and my future mother-in-law, which was really nice to have that moment with them alone.
Yeah.
And then I went with my sisters and one of my closest friends, which was really nice. And my mom came, which was so beautiful to see everybody's reactions and feelings and their opinions. And then when I bought the dress, I was with my mom alone.
All right, well, let's look at some dresses. Our first look is the Destination Bride. Come on out here, Destination Bride.
This dress is stunning. All of them are, obviously. Yeah. But it's such a trend to go out and be on a beach. And what do you wear? Some dresses wear too much fabric. Sometimes they have lace, sleeves or lace or fabric that doesn't breathe. This is the destination dress to wear.
Fabulous.
It's simple. You can travel with it. Look at that. Thank you for turning when you did. The back is just stunning.
Yeah.
And you know what it is? It's also lightweight. So you want to think about this. This is from our friends over at Amifar, which is on St. Hubert. And they're known for, St. Hubert is known for weddings and everything wedding, but these people take care of you. This is 1300 by a designer called Alfred Angelo. A gorgeous line, and he really knows how to drape a woman's body and advantage her beautifully.
And reasonably priced. When you think of wedding dresses, you know, some people are looking at thousands and thousands of dollars. And to get something this beautiful for that price point is
And you can honestly, if you wanted to, you can change the length later on and you can wear it again.
Yeah, and I think more brides are looking for that too, right? You look fabulous. Thank you very much. All right, our next look is the garden wedding.
Which is also
like a beautiful garden wedding. You are perfectly dressed for a lovely garden wedding yourself as well, by the way.
This is also a wonderful option, less fabric. Sometimes we feel we have to have a lot of fabric in order to feel bridal, but do you feel like a bride? Okay, less fabric, but it's still very advantaging to all of her beautiful pieces, right? So her bust line is great, this nice empire waistline with a little bit of bedazzle. You don't need more than that. You don't need more than that because it does everything for you. You could do a midnight wedding, you could do a garden wedding, more simple. I like this too for vow renewal, excuse me.
Right.
You know, sometimes you're doing things outside of the box. This is from Additionelle. I have to mention that Additionelle has wedding stuff online only. So what I recommend for that really is to buy it in advance. Because if you have slight alterations to make, or if you want to see the sizing, get one or two sizes and you can always return one.
How far in advance should you actually put the order in for the dress?
Depending on where you purchase your dress, this is a great question, which is why the frenzy hits. They tell you it can take anywhere from 6 to 9 months. And so if you plan on getting married that year, you would have to go almost immediately to get the dress. And then you have to think about alterations. That will take maybe about a month, depending on how big of the store you go to. Depending on how the volume is of the store, they might have a smaller wait time. So some of them could be 3 to 4 months. Amifar, for example, is about 4 months currently. And they let me know that when you deal with Chinese New Year, you have to block off the whole month as a no-ship month. So think about all of those pieces. So every week you wait, it's an extra week delay in your return dress. In receiving, rather.
Great advice.
This is $240. I just got to tell you, $240. So in terms of price points, even if you wanted to change, you know, a lot of brides change their dress. This is a gorgeous option. You can dance all night.
Absolutely.
You're set.
You ready to dance? All right, dance that way, because we're going to bring out our next look. It is the Princess Bride. Come on out here,
goodness.
Princess Bride, and you look like a princess in this.
This dress
gorgeous.
is everything.
Yeah.
So when a lot of brides think of getting married, they think of the shape, the silhouette, and the Cinderella feel. What I like about it is there's these little shimmers within it. So it picks up really nicely on the light when you're getting your photos done, which is something you also have to think about.
Of course.
So this wonderfully draped dress advantages any body type. So they help you find your waistline. These corseted backs help you find a waistline. So if you want to, give a little, take a little, you can actually let it out a little bit during the course of the evening if you wanted to. This is from a wonderful store in Dorval. They did something really unique. It's called Boutique Mariage PC Punta Charia. What I liked, I went as an actual bride myself.
Right.
The entire staff takes care of you. The store caters to you alone.
That's what you
So
want.
you're the only person in there for that meeting. So you can have your family members there, your friends, and it's a very intimate feel. That was something that spoke to me because you felt like a bride, like
you feel like a bride?
Yeah.
You look great.
And look how beautiful she
Yeah,
looks.
you look absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much. Let's bring out our last look. It is the Regal Bride, from the Princess to the Regal Bride.
So
come on out here. Oh my goodness.
I have to tell you, sleeves are in. After, the Prince William and Kate's wedding. I'm sorry, I had a moment because she just looked so gorgeous. Sleeves
She was taken aback by your beauty.
I was. Sleeves became the thing, and it's nice to have them back in. So what's really nice about this designer is also Alfred Angelo. He goes to a wide variety of sizes. And why that's important is even though you might be a slimmer bride, you might still want your arms covered.
Right.
And a larger bride might want the same thing because we have our own comfort zones.
Of course.
And this just makes everything more open, and it really advantages her bust line, which is something that you want to play up to if that's your advantage point.
Right.
And this beaded belt really cinches her waistline. And all of those elements together with the fabric, so it's not too heavy even though it's a beautiful lace.
You've got the sparkle again, right? For those beautiful pictures.
You can still move in it. The train is not too long. So you have the opportunity to move a little bit in it. It's great.
All right, let's bring out all the models here so we can have one last look. A great time to think about it. I know, guys, you're going to be proposing out there. No pressure on you. But your ladies, right after you propose, this is what they're going to be shopping for. Zeeta, always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back with more Breakfast Television after this. Don't you go anywhere.